Welcome back, friends. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're having a great day out there, wherever it is you are. Today, we are adding on to our repertoire of early look games. We are playing the Italian Pizza Simulator demo that just came out a day ago. I absolutely love pizza. It is my number one, without a doubt, favorite food on this entire planet. I actually just got back from Italy recently, and I had pizza 4 out of the 5 days that we were there. Absolutely loved it. So this game is speaking my language right now. Whenever I see pizza games, I have high hopes because there has been some quality pizza games in the past, and there have been some very poor attempts at making pizza games in the past. This one, graphically here from the very first image, looks promising. So I've already messed with the settings. We've got everything on high. I love the little mouse cursor here that is a pizza in the standalone area, and when you get to the menu, it is the hand gesture, which is awesome. That speaks to a lot of people. Let's see, what can we call this? Let's call this one Pizza Lab. Phones multiplier, reputation, yada. I don't know. Let's see. What kind of image do we want here? Let's do... I used to live on an island and we had gecko-looking things like this. Let's go with that. Okay, as a child, my siblings and I spent summers at Grandma's house. We used to run through the vineyards in the mornings and learn how to cook by night. I can still remember the day she taught me her most precious and famous pizza recipe. That knowledge will stay with me for the rest of my life. Throwing a knife is dangerous. Does that mean we should throw a knife at something? Is that talking to me? Telling me that I shouldn't do it, so I should do it? We'll throw a knife. Guaranteed. By the end of this episode. I don't know how long this demo is, to be honest with you. The file size was pushing 3 gigs. Whether that is all about the graphics in this game or the length of game that we're going to get from this, but we'll play it until it tells us that we can't play it anymore. So use the movement keys, WASD. That's great. Okay, welcome to Grandma's. Enter Grandma's kitchen. So, very cool setting. This is great. Lots of other pizza games out there, including Cooking Sim. Never let you outside the restaurant, so this is already a win. Good little area here. Grandma says, Tesoro mio, have you been running around the tomatoes again? You're all dirty. No matter, come. I'll teach you something that will stay with you forever, my pizza recipe. Go fetch the tomato sauce recipe, my dear. Okay. Recipe for Grandma's tomato sauce. We are to open the management menu. Recipes. The tomato sauce. Let's pin this thing. I love the UI, to be honest with you. Straight off the bat, I'm not going to lie, this looks great. It's intuitive. It tells you what you're after. You can pin things, which is great. We need 165 grams of tomatoes. Okay. Yes, that is it. Now, read it carefully and go fetch the ingredients quickly now. We don't have all day. Yes, ma'am. So, that's our pizza station. Extra container. There's our knife. Oh. I don't know how to get the knife back. Okay. Ooh. Little stutter on the graphics. Kind of to be expected, though. When you get into a game like this, you kind of got to look around and let the game see all the graphics first so it levels itself out. So, wait a minute. We need 10 grams of garlic. So how do we know how much we have? Okay, so it says garlic. Okay, I see down here at the bottom it's making us do math. We have 2 at 5 instead of just telling us I wish I had a little extra thing there so you can see exactly how much you have. That's okay, though. We'll be fine. Simple math. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, we have a jar of oregano. We need a can of salt. Yes. Can of olive oil. Great. Pick up a tomato. And we need a basil leaf. I don't think there's anything else down here. Okay, there's our tomato. We need 165 grams. That works. Picking fresh ingredients straight from the bush. Some ingredients can be obtained by picking them from a bush or braid. Use the interact button to pick the ingredient. Left mouse. Got it. Okay. Where is it here? Okay, quest complete. Pin the recipe to the container step by step. By attaching a recipe to a container, you can check whether the ingredients match. Additionally, while pouring, when the ingredient quantity reaches the required amount, pouring will automatically stop. Love that. Okay. So that. Oh, I see. We need 8. How do we... Six grams of oregano. Okay, that's good. Then salt. We need 5. 2. Okay. And then this is olive oil, 8 grams. Ugh. 6, 8. It's got kind of the same mechanics as Cooking Sim. It's very, very similar with the... And then... 2, 3, 5, and 6. Okay. It says that's complete. Temperature needs to be between 60 and 75. So about 35 degrees right now. We'll kind of split the difference. We'll go with go about like 63. Okay. There we go. Now we need to put this where? What do we do with it? Oh, that's what it was. What's my bowl? Forgot what the recipe we're making. Yeah, that's fine. Hang on a second. I gotta take this off here. Oh, we're miles ahead. Just like Grandma taught you, if a recipe requires cooking, place the required ingredients in the pot and then place it on the stove. The ingredients are properly cooked when they reach the recipe's required temperature in the pot. When the progress bar is full, you'll receive the full recipe result. Be careful not to burn the ingredients, though. Once the burn indicator reaches the end, the ingredients in the pot will become unusable and will need to be thrown out. To prevent burning, start stirring the pot with a spoon. Oh. Okay. Yeah, see, I already destroyed this batch because yeah. All right, we gotta start over here. I didn't know about that part about Yeah, that probably would have been good information there too. Okay. Let's go try this again here. We're learning. We're learning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And we needed 10 garlics from down here. 1, 2. Okay. Let's try this again. That. Salt was 5 grams. This is the same pains as like in Cooking Sim. Okay. That's good. The 6 basils. Good. This is oregano. 6 grams. It does kind of have that fail-safe where it stops pouring for you, which kind of, I don't know, it's kind of good and bad. I kind of like it when you have to get things just right. So, okay, wait for the sauce to cook. Don't let it burn. So like I said, we need to get it between 60 and 75 this time. It's looking kind of nice in there. There we go. Okay, that was better. There it is. Okay. Ready yet? Let me try it. Delicious. You sure did inherit my talent. Now that we have the sauce, let's get started on the dough. Okay. Open the recipe menu and then dough. Okay. That's complete. I do like this UI in this upper right corner. Very nicely done. It's seamless so far, which is great. We need a bag of flour, bag of yeast. Bag of flour. That's flour. That's flour. Bag of yeast. Bottle of water. Bottle of water. Okay. And a cooking spoon. Got it. Remember, the dough can sense your fear. Don't be scared of it or else it will not work out. Mix all ingredients together with a spoon. You got it. Okay, so what are we on here first? We are on bag of flour. We need 70 grams. It does have the nice pour function, though, where you can tip the bag over a little bit more to get the paste going and then bring it back. Is that... It didn't give me a check mark. Okay, we're going to stick with that for right now. Salt, 5 grams. 3. Oregano, we don't need. Olive oil, yes, we need 5 grams. And then 5 grams of yeast. Okay. And then we just need the water, which is this one here. 40 grams of water. Bring it back a little bit. 40. There we go. Mix the ingredients with a spoon. Okay. Pick up the dough and pick up the rolling pin, which is here. Oop. Roll the dough on the pastry board. Okay. Pretty cool. Okay. Quest completed. Place the pizza on the pizza topping table. Okay. There we go. Pick up the ladle. Ladle. Where is a ladle? Here we go. Scoop some tomato sauce with the ladle. And then pour tomato sauce on the dough, about 50 grams. Okay, so 50 grams is a spoon. That's good. Spreading the sauce, spoon in hand. You can spread the sauce on the pizza using a wooden spoon. Try to stay within the lines to give it an even layer. Okay. Where's my spoon? Oh. Sorry, I can't stay within the lines. It's like when they told you to draw back in school, you know? Stay within the lines. You always drew outside the lines. They get all pissed off at you. Close enough. Close enough. How's that? No one's going to get mad at you for that, right? Nobody's going to get mad at you for that. Okay, ingredients. Pick up bell peppers, tomatoes. Okay, that's a bell pepper. We got tomato, a mushroom button. Okay, and mozzarella. Nice. And then we have our knife somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. I need to put something down. How about we put that down? Grab our knife. Okay. Chopping and slicing. Careful, sharp. To cut a vegetable, place it on the cutting board, then use a knife on the vegetable. Easy enough. Cut the button mushroom. Then 4. Cutting options. Slices. That's pretty nice. Cut the bell pepper. Hold, pick up many. 4. What did it want? It wanted... It doesn't say. We'll do this one. Okay, it liked that. That's good. A tomato. Okay. Let's do this, I guess. Okay, and then our last one here. This is actually really nice that you can have multiple ingredients on the board, so you don't always have to pick it up and move one thing at a time. Okay, quest complete. We sliced that thing. Let's go. I probably lost my knife now, though. Who knows where that thing went? Yeah, I don't know where my knife went. Add ingredients to the pickup. X, hold to pick up many. Okay. We only need 30 grams. How much was that? That was 10. Okay, that's 30. Okay, and then we need button mushrooms at 20 grams. How much are these things? Number 8. How much are these? These are 5 grams each. Okay. 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Mott's at 15 grams each. Yeah, 1 slice of Mott's. That's good. That's all we need. And a tomato at 30 grams. 2 of those. There we go. 1 and 2. Perfect. Pick up wood. We need 3 of them. And add wood to the oven. Perfect. Just look at those flames. It's time to feed them some pizza. No hands, though. Use the pizza peel to put the pizza in the oven. Got it. Let's see. Pick up flat dough by pizza peel. Nice. Very cool. Wait until the pizza's baked. How do I know when it's done? I'm looking for some kind of indicator. Oh, it just says baked. No. Okay. Message received. Pizza's baked. Okay. It looks ready. Remove it from the oven and set it aside to cool. Again, no hands. Don't want any burns. That's a nice looking pie. That's a nice looking pie. I can't lie. Let's go. Great job, Tesoro Mio. You've made your first pizza. Now go play in the garden and leave the rest of the magic to Grandma. Go play in the garden. Okay. But that was a long time ago, and Grandma's been gone for years. Time to return to the warm Tuscan sun and put what Grandma taught me to good use. Complete the retrospection. Oh, it's like back in time. The board in the kitchen shows the current order. Use it to know what to do. Good hint. What do you guys think so far? Leave some comments down below. If you like the graphics, if you like the process, if you like the UI, be curious to hear what you guys have to say. Holy. Remove the garbage. Of course, classic sim, got to clean up before we do anything. What's next? Remove the garbage from the basement. Ah, yes. Looking nice again. Luckily, there are some stuff left. However, I need to buy some fresh produce. Open the management window. Open the shop window. And then we need to get a garlic braid. We need bag of tomato. Prosciutto cotto. Yep. This is probably jar of Mott's. I mean, it's kind of straightforward, but this would be nice if this wasn't overlapping this. Finalize the transaction. Okay. Quest completed. The delivery man brought a parcel. Hello, courier. Pick up the products from the parcel. Okay. Excellent. Me. Oh, first customer. I guess word of the reopening is starting to spread around town. Take my first order already? Good grief. I don't remember where all this stuff went. Wasn't this like hanging somewhere? Or was it just sitting on the counter here? Something like that. What is this? This was the Mott's jar. Yeah, that was there. This is a bag of tomatoes. I don't think we had a bag of tomatoes in the last one, so we'll just drop that there. We'll put that there. Okay. Take my first order. I'm going to take this order, but you people need to know that you are the very first one. You are the lab rats of me remembering how to get everything done in a timely fashion. Decimo. Easy, small pizza, regular dough, tomato sauce, basic quality, mozzarella and prosciutto, cotto. 1 quantity. Okay. Order board. So you don't have to remember everything. The order board is your go-to place for all information regarding your order, so it's never out of sight or mind. Okay. Back. Recipes. Tomato sauce. Got it. Let's get cracking on this. It's going to take me a... Pin the tomato sauce right to the pot. Yep. We got to do that. Pin the recipe. Okay. $165 right? Yep, 165 gram there. Garlic. We need... Oh, no. But that's a whole 40 chunk. So we need... Okay, good stuff. How much do we need? We need 10. 2. Okay. The salt, yes. We need the oregano. We need the olive oil. And then we have the basil up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 of those. Perfect. Let's start with that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. We have our salt. 3, 5. Okay, good. Let's load that there. Oregano. Whoop. Come on. There it goes. A little touchy, but we're getting there. 5, 6. Okay, good stuff. Now, where is my spoon? How's it looking? How's it looking, fam? We're doing good. Okay, about 10 degrees away here. Money. Okay, let's put this like that. Management, recipes. Gotta make dough. Small. Pin it. Okay. Pin the dough recipe to the bowl. Where's the bowl? Okay, good stuff. We've got our oil up there already. Salt. We need the bag of yeast. Bag of flour. Yes, bag of yeast. Bag of flour. And we need a water bottle. Okay. Okay, we'll start with the flour. Starting to get a hang of the controls now, so things should start moving a lot more faster. 60. There we go. Okay, water. 40 grams of water. Yeast. 5. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Olive oil. It's good. And a little bit of salt. I love the feel of this game, to be honest with you. I could definitely see myself buying into this game already. I love it. Okay. Where's my spoon? Okay. There we go. We gotta roll the dough. Perfect. Ladle. Nice. But I'm not done yet. The recipe is getting ahead of me. That looks pretty good. Remember, this is for quality now. We're getting a... That looks pretty good. I like that. If that guy has a problem with that, then I don't know. We need mozz and 30 grams of prosciutto. Okay. Okay, 30 grams. And then we need mozz. Is 150 grams of mozz. Whoa, hold on a second. Okay, it's 15 grams of mozz. Okay. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Okay. We need 3 wood, right? Look at us. Look at us, squad. We're getting good at this. What temp? We're going to watch this. See. Okay, so it's right about 90%. Or 90 degrees where this is. Put the pizza in the box. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, we need a small box. Let's put that here. Select the box layout. I don't think it really said, okay. Place the box at the pickup point. Uh-oh. And then pass the order to the customer. Complete your first order. No way! 100%? The first try? Let's go! Let's go! Decimo is happy. Look at those teeth. He is ready. He is ready to eat. 100% on the first order. You can't ask for anything better than that. Looks like I need more ingredients. Add to the cart. Bag of mushrooms. Okay. We got to go ordering here. Bag of mushrooms. Bag of onion. Chili peppers. Green olives. Pepperoni. And gastrum containers. Okay. New order available. The delivery man has brought a parcel. Okay. All right. Where do we want to stack these? Let's put these... I don't want to throw them away by accident, so let's do that like that. Let's put those guys... Oh, oh. I didn't want to do that. Shoot. Yes. We'll put that pepperoni right there, and then what do I do with these little pans? Let's drop those for now. Okay. Next order. Mateo is looking for a large pizza this time. Dough at 250 grams. Spicy sauce. Basic quality. Green olives, pepperoni, button mush, mozzarella. How do we make spicy dough? Okay. Leftovers. What about leftovers? If you have leftovers from the previous recipe in the container, you can pour them into the trash. However, if you don't want to waste food, it's best to pour them into another container. A Gastronorm container is perfect for this. Got it. Okay. Use the stove to make spicy. Where is... No, actually I don't. Okay. Recipes. Spicy sauce. Alrighty, fam, here we go. This one's going to be a little bit of a... Let's see. Oops. So it's 165. We're going to have to chop that down. Chili peppers. When did we even get chili peppers? Oh, we did get a bag of chili peppers. And those are at 50 grams. Oh, gosh. We're going to have to do some chopping here. Wait a minute. We already have some here. So garlic at 15. No, pick it up. Why can I not pick this up? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Salt, olive oil, sugar. Sugar. Okay, sugar. We have the oregano up there already. And then we need onion. Tomatoes. Bag of onion. That's an 80-gram onion. So let's do this. That's a 10. Okay, 20. Okay. And we need how much? 30 grams. Six. Okay. I think we got everything we need. Okay. Actually, we don't. We still need to put a chop on this tomato here. $33 into 5 grams, or 11 at 15. Let's do this. So number 5, that's 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, and 105. Okay. You got to do a little math here. All right, so into the pot. Okay, 30, 105, perfect. Boom, boom. 2, yes. 2, 3, nice. We need sugar, only 5 grams of sugar. Nice, there we go. Olive oil. Perfect. 5 grams of salt. And oregano. Where did I put the oregano? Okay. Spoon. Where did I put my spoon? Here we go. This has to get to 70 or 90 degrees, so a little bit higher temp than the last one. We've already got the check mark over on the far right side there, which is good. Now we just need the little indicator that our sauce is nice. Okay. So put that over there. Recipes. Large dough. Flour. 140 on the flour. There we go. Right on the money. 80 grams of water. $80. 10 grams of olive oil. Oh, I see here it's counting upwards on how much you have left in your container than counting down. Got it. 10 grams of salt. So we have about... Okay, that's good. And then yeast. Nice. Okay. And that's it for that. That's ready to go. We need to roll this thing out. Holy cow, this is going to be a big pizza here. Okay. 100 grams of spicy sauce. That means we need 2 ladles worth. That's 1. Okay. Where's my spoon? Oh, yeah. That's staying within the lines. Look at that coverage. That's looking money, friends. Maybe we do a little bit extra up here, just like that. How you like that? Looks pretty nice, right? Okay. We need green olives. What did I do with... Okay. We need 30 of Mott's. Okay, 30 Mott's. We gotta cook some... green olives. Oh, wait. No, I had the olives in the jar up here. Okay. 25 grams of green olives. I just threw my mozzarella slice up here. Come on. There we go. Take ingredients out of the jar. 10 grams. Okay. That means we're going to have to put one of these here and knife it. Okay. That takes care of that. Pepperoni. We'll bring up here. Where's my cutting board? We need 50 grams. Oh gosh. Okay, probably this is where our pans are going to have to come into play here. So 10, 30, 40, 50. Okay, and then we need 30 grams of a button mushroom. Nope, I don't want the whole bag. Get a 40. Okay, we got 40 grams of a mushroom. Okay. This is tricky. It's not easy. It's not easy. Okay. It's 20, 30. And we need, 30 grams of button mushrooms. Okay. Let's decorate here. looks good. And there's our half of an olive. Oh, you can't do whole olives. Okay. You have to cut it. Has to be cut. Wait a minute. Oh, I gotta cut the other olive too. Okay. I'm learning. This is quite tricky. And then a mozz. And another mozz. Okay. Is this thing still firing? It is. All right. That's tough. I got to figure out what to do with all the extra stuff. Once we get in these pans, where do you put it through the overnight? Okay. We need a large pizza box. That's kind of weird that it doesn't make you... Oops. Yeah! Perfect. Perfect. That's awesome. That's awesome. So I think for right now, we're going to pause. I don't know. I don't know if I can save here. I can save here. Okay. So I think that's a good place to stop here for this first run. I got to tell you guys, and I'm going to write a report for the dev on here. If you guys ever play demos, go write your experiences in the discussion boards for any dev. They love to read this stuff. They love to work out problems that are with the game beforehand. Honestly, the only thing weird that I saw there was that you don't have to use the pizza peel. Once you put a pizza on the counter, you can pick it up with your hands and put it in the box. There should be a way to, like, when the pizza's on the peel, to keep it on the peel if you're putting it on the counter. I don't know. There might be some little bug there or something that they got to work out. But other than that, I love the mechanics. The UI is great. The pouring mechanics is good. I wish I might put in something that says, a difficulty mode that lets the user control the flow. Because right now what the game is doing is it's basically stopping your pouring when you reach the level that you need to. But back in like Cooking Simulator, you had to stop pouring when it was the right number. Like you had to keep an eye on it instead of letting the game figure it out. I think there could be a little bit of a balance here where you might be able to choose a difficulty of like game assisted versus player controlled, which would be great. I think it would add a little bit of a complexity to the game, which is nice. This would be a fabulous game for multiplayer. I really hope they're planning to put co-op in here. That is a boatload to handle on your own. It's not that difficult once you kind of get the hang of where everything is and doing the chopping and everything. But if you had somebody who could do prep work, another person who'd be fixing the pizzas and stuff like that, while another person's making sauce, just working together with one other person would be absolutely fabulous. I think it would be great. It could really be fun, getting the orders stacked up and having to deliver in a certain time period. So I'll put some comments in there. If you guys like this is, feel free to comment on the video here as well. I think we'll come back and we'll definitely play a little bit more. The demo doesn't seem like it's stopping here right now, so we might do a second episode right behind this. We'll continue with the pizza making, but honestly, I love it. This is a game I could definitely see myself spending a little bit of money on once it comes out. So if the dev wants to hook me up, with some additional demo time or whatever, or beta testing, whatever you want, hit me up. I would love to play it for you. But for right now, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I very much appreciate you guys sticking with me here through the episode. That was a great time, and we will come back and do a little bit more. So have yourselves a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next one.